All right, maybe the first time in get-together history, we're actually going to start 2 minutes ahead of time instead of 5 minutes after. Our first breeder that we're going to introduce here would be RNC. Peanut had the 3rd overall Chester Barra at the Oklahoma Youth Expo that we bought out of the get-together last year. He had the famous Barra that Corbin had that Bobby and Sam found there off the at his house that ended up being reserve grand at Expo and grand overall at Louisville, grand overall at CPS. I'll let you tell them about the pedigrees. We're certainly happy that he's here once again.
All right, well, thanks to the Goss crew for having us out again. We look forward to coming back this year for sure. We'll start out with the Tam Barra. He is lot 55. That is a 16-3, so he's a petting zoo. First litter sow for that one. Obviously, we think he'll probably make Denver, maybe Phoenix. The leadoff Barra is going to be the smaller one. That is lot 24. That's a 17-litter male, also a first litter sow. We had to dip into their frozen tank, so we bred him. He's a hired gun on a burner phone. That sow would be a full sib, the Supreme overall at Angelo in 23. And then Grandma was Supreme at Houston in 21. And then the bigger Barra, the bigger Chester male pig, be honest with you, he's a little skinny today. We put him in with the Tam, and obviously the Tam ate all the feed. That's a 15-litter. He's a WD burner phone.
Well, welcome everybody, and it looks like RNC here brought you a really nice trio of Barras. We talked about that Tamworth Barra, and that's one that pretty unique for that breed, I think, going into Denver, Arizona, either way that you're headed in with him. A big rib, stout one that's got good bone and feet. That thing can get around the ring, and stout from his skull all the way to his tail. That's a really, really nice Tamworth, and looks like you'd be taking the gun to a knife fight there in that Tamworth deal to me, if you get that one gathered. The bigger Barra here's one that he said maybe emptied out a little bit on the trip, but you better pay attention to that when the way his skeletal build is and the makeup is. That thing's got the right kind of feet going in the right kind of direction. Really long neck, good skull kind of a bear. It's got a great look from the side, good shape up top. You fill him up here in about a week, and you're going to wonder what in the world you did there when you get him owned. Really like the little bear as well. And that one's got a bigger window as far as where you can go with him. Depends on what he wants to do. That's a boxy, good necked one right there. That's good looking. Got good bone and feet and good running gear underneath him. You better latch on here. The Chester game here looks like to me could be really good.
Next in here will be Hal Day and White Genetics. Last year they were the first time for them to come here to Leedy America, and they brought one that was well received that got bought for a boar. I think this set of pigs, I'm darn happy for them. They're my buddies, and good livestock people. At the end of the day, they brought some to town that should be very, very proud of. I'll let Nathan tell you about them.
Yeah, thanks, Blake, and appreciate the invite again, and we pretty excited about the set that we brought, and we had a good run last year with those pigs, and I think what we brought this time is equally, if not better. So excited to see where they end up. So the one that ties on there, that would be lot number 10. That's a 5-4. That would be a Kong Wide Awake on Buckle Up's aunt. So the mother of this one came from Schwecke. Really excited about that little pig. Then the other Barra there, the wide belted pig, he would be that's lot, I think, sorry, I don't know all the lot numbers. 40. Lot number 40 there. So that would be a 12-litter. He would be a worldwide Buckle Up. So worldwide there being a full sib to woke, and I think those worldwides are going to surface quite a bit here this fall. So excited about this pair of male pigs.
Yeah, they wasn't playing around when they loaded these two, and I'm sure we got more coming. But really good pair of hogs right here. I think when you go to looking at feedability and what you can do down the road, the bigger pig here in the middle of the ring that thing is stout. He's stout-footed and stout-legged and boxy-bodied, kind of a barrow with a big old tail root on top, big stout mug with a good neck. That thing there's got a nice rib in him, just a really nice one there. And then you get into this little one, guys, and I don't know what you want to do, where you want to go, but this guy here gets a star or two for me. This thing's skeleton is impeccable. His feet and legs are perfect. This thing is the right length and got the right look. He's got the Chewbacca hair that everybody talks about, and that one there is going to look fancy when you get him in the ring and get him growed up, and he just looks like a no-brainer to me. Bought a really nice one there to lead things off.
All right, the next three that we got going here. So we've got a pair of 6-litter male pigs there, the two wider belted pigs. So the 6-litter pigs would be High Horse, which is a high heat son there down there at Laird's, and obviously the high heat stuff's been incredibly popular. So these are some of the first High Horse pigs that have been out. But these 6 litters, the mother of these would be Testify, Tricked Out, and I know I'm not supposed to talk about great grandmas, but when the great grandma is a litter mate to Chubbs, I think that's okay, right? Do I get a pass? Okay, get a pass on that one. So great grandma will be a litter mate to Blake's favorite pig, their Chubbs. So I think this is a nice pair of pigs, and then we've got another 5-litter pig, so a litter mate to our thin belted one here, that target backed one.
What's the lot numbers here?
Lot number there would be the one that ties on. Are you on 6-3 there, Ty? 6-3 would be 69, and then the 5-litter pig 5-7 would be 41, and then the other 6-litter pig there would be lot 6-2, lot 11.
That 5-litter pig there in the middle, I think's a mate to that other one we liked really well, and same mold. And this guy stout, big chested, big ribbed, big backed one that, I mean, looks like he could go forever and just make a really nice one down the road. I really like. He's super heavy boned, super big forearmed, just a nice one there. You got a couple other one that ties on is a real good looking one, guys, and that thing there will take a picture from the side. Long neck, tall shouldered, shapely, really good design, really good feet and legs under all these guys. I want to commend them for bringing a sound set here. And then the other one there is one that is right down the mold. He's one that I think's got a lot of upside to him. Really good looking, a little boxier in his body, one that's got good bone and feet. Just a good look to this rascal. Looks like he's got a great feeding look.
The next group here that we got coming in would be Austin and Willie K. And Willie's pretty pumped up about this pair of pigs. And I tell you, this light crossbred, saw him in the back. He's got the big paws and the good bend. I'll let Austin tell you about their pedigrees, and Big Bob talk them to you.
Thank you, Goss and crew, for letting us come back out. This white light cross pig would be a bred out of a bred sow that we bought from Wintex. It'd be a snooze, emotional damage. And the white-legged one would be a money in hand, tricked out. That sow would have raised Drake Welch's 5th overall at Texas Nationals last year. And Blake bought that pig out of this sale, so we thought it was fitting just to bring another one out of that sow because them pigs feed so good out of her.
Willie K, he's no stranger for the freak pieces, and he's got some right here. The little black pig here is one cocky little dude. He comes across the ring with a great-looking hip and tail up on top of that rump. This guy's got show appeal all over him. Great feet and legs, good bone structure in this guy. He's got the upside to him, and I think he's one you could star and go with and have a lot of options to go. This white one is stout, guys, and he's got a big rib cage laid in him. He's big, forearmed and big-footed and heavy-boned. A bear that moves across the ring. He's a one up and one down, looks like. But here's one that's stout mugged. He got a big rib and a big back. And if you want to go out and outpower him, that might be the one you want to look at.
Next in, B. Farnham. He brought a few pigs there last season. I guess all the seasons run together anymore. You can show them forever, maybe it feels like. But it was his first time here, and I tell you, his pigs last time maybe didn't haul as good, but we snagged them up for our crew, and they absolutely won across the country. I'm excited he came back, and he came guns loaded. Let's hear what their pedigrees are. A very, very nice set of them from Farnham.
Thank you, Blake, for having us back here. Our leadoff pig tomorrow night is going to be the 28-litter male. The young man in the green has. That would be a main line back on a hero sow. She'd be a litter mate to the mother of the Grand Barrow at OYE last year that Gary Todd raised. A female there that we bought from Halfin out of the she sale. She's kind of a foundation piece there at our farm. And then the next one in line is going to be the 27-3, the thin-belted. He is a crypt, but he would be a dog-eat-dog, quite frankly. His mom would be a litter mate to Riker Johnson's reserve barrow there at Expo in Louisville there last summer. And then the last pig in here would be the 11-1. That would be a Kong heavy hitter. Goes back to a Foresight Rockstar sow there. That's been a foundation sow for us. There was a mate barrow there that won his district show. That'd be a litter mate to that gilt. There, Dustin Ham has a sow out of that deal that is a foundation there at his house. So good sow line there. I think a very nice trio here we brought to kick off things.
The leadoff tag 17, funny belted one there. That one there, guys, and we're getting into the size of pigs you can do a lot of things with. You can go early, you can go late. These things got hold in them. Look like if you want to slow grow them, they got push in them if you want to push. And I think that they're a versatile set of size pigs. I think that it don't matter when you sell them, you can really get along good with them. That leadoff pig is stout. He's stout skulled, stout bone, boxy, shapely, can move, can flex, can go. That one there looks a lot of fun down the road, early and late, all the way through. Really nice one there. The little narrow-belted pig there is one that I put a star by there back in the pen, and that thing is heavy-boned and good-looking. He's got a really good boxy look to him. He's got some hair on him. He's one that's big-footed. He's sound-footed and flexible. That one there is going to be pretty good. I think got a lot of upside to him. I really like that little guy there. You probably pay attention to him pretty close. And then rounding out with the other barrow there, the third one there, that's got a little funny bell to him as well. Lot 74, they say. That one there might sneak up on you guys. You better look at his design. You better look at his neck. You better look at his chest floor, as green as that thing is. And this thing is built right. He's got bone. His feet and legs are good. That's kind of my style right there. I like that one as well.
Last pair we'll round off here. First off, we're going to talk this 10-2 pig, which would be the thinner belted pig over here close to me. That one's a Sweet Dreams Buckle Up. first litter sow here. Grandma would be a mate to the reserve Grand Barrow there at Minnesota back in 22. And then the other pig, that's another 11 litter. That'd be another one of those Kong heavy hitters. I think a very nice pair here to round out with. I think you've got different endpoints here, different options of what you could do with these. Excited to see what Big Bob has to say.
Yeah, that half belt one there, that one there is, well, I guess they're both kind of half belt. The one without the moon in his belt there, that one there is the good-looking, tall-shouldered, big-mugged one that's good, big feet on him. Very good skeleton in that guy. He's got a long rump in him, a level hip, a big tail up on top. That one there can get and go and look good and take a heck of a picture at the end of the day. The other one there is one I really like. He's got the moon in his belt there on one side, black-sided on the other, and that one there just puts the box together with all the bone, all the look that you want. Big back in that one, a big square hip. He's sound. He's big-footed. He's big-legged. I think that one there's got a great future.
Next in, we got KP and Mays and Roosters here to talk them. I'll tell you a quick note on the first get-together a year ago. He would have sold the reserve spot bear at the National Western, and I tell you, when he unloaded this pair, they daylight that bear. Truthfully, excited to hear about the crossbred gilt, but this is a very good pair of spotted males. He'll tell you about them.
Well, thanks to Blake and the Goss family for once again having us back at the get-together. We'll start off there on the pair of spots. The darker colored one there that ties on right now, or the darker pigmented spot, that'd be tag 20. That'd be our leadoff. Pedigree would read Big Daddy Mattress Pad. The mattress pad sow would have been the $16,000 gilt that Livermore sold at Chosen Ones there in 23. And then that's his mate brother, the louder mark colored spot there. That'd be tag 52. I think a really, really good pair of spot males that we kind of saved back and slotted for this deal if you're still searching kind of Denver, Phoenix, and beyond, or whatever you're thinking. And then the crossbred gilt there would be tag 75. Her pedigree would read Money in Hand, Roll Call Anchorman. That sow would have been a litter mate to Derrickson's champion Hampshire bear at Tulsa in 23. I think a trio of them that we're very excited to bring out here. Anxious to hear Big Bob's comments.
Like they said, they had the reserve spot there at Denver last year, and I told him when he brought this black one in that he wasn't satisfied with that. Didn't look like he might have a shot at doing the whole deal here. A really, really nice spotted bear, and I think both those spots, those mates there, are really good pigs, but that black one is special. He's boxy, he's good looking, he's heavy bone, no holes all in him. I think he's not cut, is he? Good. He might even make a bore for somebody, but that thing is really, really good built. I think he'd be really competitive there come January. Again, with his litter mate, even the big rib, big body one there as well is real practical. That one there's got a good look to him as well. Nice pair of spots that they brought to you. The gilt here is really a good gilt that I think would jackpot or do good at the end as well. She's one that's very skeletally correct, one that's very sound, very complete, has got a great look from the side. They brought you a trio of good ones here.
Hawk and McCarty come in next, and some of our best buddies there from the Midwest, and they're putting together a sow line and a sow lineage around that place that's top-notch. They've done very well. They recently just had the third overall division gilt there at the Indiana State Fair. They brought you two different sets, in my opinion, of pigs, some that show early, some that show late. Bob can tell you more about them.
Yeah, thanks for Blake and Ty and the boys for having us out. It's fun every year we come by. I'm going to start with my lead off there that Lex is on. That 15 liter is a Sorry, the 15 litter is a cold-blooded in-game. Him and his 3 mates in there, 15 litters. Their mom would be a mate to the grand at Douglas County, Colorado, that Tannen showed. And that black-legged one there that Ryder's pulling is a 14 litter, 14-1. He is a money line tricked out. Lot 16.
White tip tailed one is 46.
Again, I don't know what I can tell you guys. There's 4 pigs in the ring, and I'd feed any 4 of them. Very good set of pigs here, and I think you just need to look in and see what you can do and see what you can get bought and go have fun. That leadoff pig is one that really stands out. That one there is pretty special, I think, when you talk about one that gives you an excellent presence, one that's that boxy body, but yet that kind of neck laid in him and can get him above the shoulders and have that kind of skull. It's very unique. The feet and legs on this thing's impeccable, and he's got bone to burn, long hip. Just go on and on. This one here, pretty special, pretty fun. Be interesting to see how that one ends up there. I think he's got a bright future. The black-footed one is another one I really like. Really big leg. It's stout lot 16 there. That was 15. The other one, heavy bone. Big forearm, stout skull, big rib. That one there is boxy bodied as well. That one there is sound. Just another one, I think, just an impeccable set there on those front 2. Then you got a pair of hogs down here. The 46 is the white tip-tailed one, and that one there's in between. I mean, as far as being one that's good looking, he's good boned, he's sound, he's square, he's a nickel greener, but I think that's to his advantage. I think this one's got a lot of upside to him. If you read his skull, you read his foot, you read his bone, that one there is very good as well. Then rounding out with the other barrow there that's a little bit greener as well, but man, he may be one of the better looking ones. Really good looking, long neck, stout skulled, big backed. Lot 72's him. Don't let that one sleep on you because he may come catch them all. Really nice set here that Hawk brought to you.
These would be the last ones that we drop into that we brought. These would all be mates, 13 litter. They are lead off intentional dirty secret. And we would have bought that mom from Lackey Livestock.
Hot to Well, the big pig there, they tell me is the last one he's selling, and I'm going to beg to differ with him, but that's all right. Maybe he's trying to end with a good one, but he may be a one up, one down, if I'm not wrong. Is that right? Yep, he's a one up, one down, guaranteed to be a good barrow. He's one that, guys, you better look in here. This sucker's pretty good. He's good looking. He's sound. He's big chested, big rib. He's big enough you can tell he's going to be a hammer. Going to end the sale with him. I guess he didn't want to leave with a frown on his face because that there's pretty good. The one in the middle there, the off kind of belted one, the belt coming up the middle of his back or middle of his body there. Another good barrow that's really square bodied, one that you appreciate the shape, just the look that he has. And then the other barrow that's kind of chromed up that carries the white back in his flanks. Another one that looks like a real feedable barrow that's very good in his own right. They brought you a heck of a set, guys. Tie into them, and I think you'll be happy.
Well, as we drop the next consigner out, this would be our good friend Half, and I tell you that he was a big supporter of the get-together from the word go in terms of buying them and performing. We're darn happy that he's here. He's got him a real good boar stud started. Them boars are already being heard from. We're happy he's here. We're happy that he brought this pair of pigs as well.
Well, first and foremost, like everyone else, we're darn thankful to be here and appreciative of our friends here at Goss Livestock for inviting us and letting us bring some pigs. We didn't want to disappoint when we come, and so we think we brought two really nice ones. Our leadoff is going to be the tag 14 there that Ty's on. He is a 24-liter hog. His pedigree is mainline, all-rise, kingpin. That sow stems back to John Mollett, and past that goes back to Heimer stuff. We just recently gathered her up, but this is her first litter here at our place, and we decided to breed her to mainline. Seems like it worked pretty well there. That's tag 14, 24-liter barra. He is a crip. The next one that Ryder's on is a 23-liter. He's a power hour, quite frankly. We bought that sow as a bred from Hilty there just recently, and we really liked that power hour boar there at perfect timing and wanted to get something bred to him. That pig is tagged 45. He's a crypt also. Sorry we brought two crypts, but we think they have quality. Thanks again.
Last couple of days, I got a few texts and pictures of this bear here that he's leading off with, and what a zoo animal creature he was, they said, and he's got a lot of chatter about him. But as I get here, I'm even more impressed in his picture. This guy's got the same neck I thought he had, but he's got more bone. He's boxier built, and this one here is pretty good. He's built right. He's got the right length, and he's just one that can motivate around out here with a great look from the side. I think that one can be really special in the end there. A lot of upside to that guy. Don't overlook this other one. I mean, he's the real deal, I think. You're talking about rib shape in that one with a hard back and good shape. That one does it. A big old tail root on top. He's got good bone and feet. He handles it good. He's stout from his skull all the way back, but yet got a great look. I like that one quite a bit and starred him as well.
Well, next in would be Dieterding, and as many as you know, Kevin, he raises very good show pigs, and he really appreciates vacations. Who knows what resort he's at this particular weekend, but to no shock, he's not here in person, but he is very available via Snapchat. So if you need to get a hold of him or ask him anything, I'm sure he's beachside watching. I'll tell you about these pigs. Bryson brought them down, and this is a very good set of them. The 11 litters, the 12 litters they're in the ring, they're all litter mates. They would be Kong, Blowing Smoke's sister, is what these would be of Dieterding's. The leadoff bear for them would be, or the second one in the ring, would be lot number 13. That would be 12-5, the one that's on the baby bottle right there, the boxy built one that's got the big limbs. The lot number 42 would be 12-2. That would be the other male pig that Lex is driving here, more the traditional belt one, the big-legged bendy built bear that's really good in his foot placement. And then the other two would be the gilts, which would be 12-5. 12-5 would be lot number
Yeah, I agree with Blake there. Those two barrows are pretty special. The one there that the one there on the baby bottle, I guess the people on the TV can see there. That one there is stout, guys. And he's got a big rib, he's got a big hip, he's got a stout mug, but a good neck, boxing his body. He's sound and square and good on his feet with a great amount of bone. He read that pedigree off, sound like a boar pedigree to me, but I think he could win a bear show too. That one there is very special. The other bear's got a little more upside as well. Good looking, big back one. That's clubby footed. Just really, really heavy bone and square in his overall makeup. Nice set of bears there. I think a lot of feedability there, a lot of windows you can go to. The pair of gilts are really good looking. They're going to show well. They're going to jackpot. They're going to end up good. They got the right maturity pattern, in my opinion. The one there in the middle of the ring there is some special features to her. Big old tail root on top of her back. Big legged one, big back leg on that one as well. A bit greener in her makeup, but it looks like the other side is really, really good with a big chest. And same way with the other one, really good looking. Nice set here, a nice set to feed on, looks like.
Next in here would be the solid white bear would be Dieterding's leadoff. That would be lot number 12. He is a seeing things, whacked outs litter mate. This pig's had a little buzz around him. He's got that current look and presence about him, and great in terms of his foot strength. His height to length to me for a solid white one is very intriguing. He doesn't look like one you're going to take home and he gets skinny and long as a landrace. He's pretty modest in his length from the side. That pig's intriguing to me. That would be lot number 12. The blue hogs would be the Angry Orchards on the TKO sow. The blue hipped hog would be the last one in the particular sale of Dieterding's. These would be Angry Orchards.
A pair of blue pigs look really good to me as well. I think they got a little earlier window to them, but yet look like they got a little bit of grow in them, but they're just the right size for that thing. And some of them early shows in January and maybe early February. Really a stout skulled pair. I love the feet and leg and the angles to the shoulder and the bone they possess and the feet placement on them. I think that's a really good feeding pair of bears there, those blue ones. I think you need to look in there. They're just solid. They're not going to go wrong either way, and they got a lot of great attributes, completeness to them with all the extra bells and whistles. The white one showing against white ones, but that's what gets you excited there, I'd say. He's got the look. He's got the bone. He's the right length of body. He's square, and his skeleton looks like he could get really, really good someday. Nice trio here.
Okay, as the next two come in would be JD Show Pigs. He just got back from the Indiana State Fair judging them gilts. Still probably is pretty hoarse from being long-winded. But he brings a pair of them here, and I tell you, his leadoff is a purebred Yorkshire Barra that I think would be a great fit to go there in January at the National Western. That particular Barra would be a told you so step ahead. Those that know JD's Yorkshire program, he only has like one or two Yorkshire sows, if I'm not wrong, and he wins a lot with them. And this pig's skull shape and his maturity pattern, I think, is par for the course on why that he's winning. I thought that hog was very, very good. That is a purebred Yorkshire, tag number 28. And then this belted Barra would be a King Play Money, would be lot number 58.
good pair of pigs as well. The belt one there, he's a boxy bodied, really stout skulled one that's really complete. He's good on his feet and legs. The bear's got good shape to him. I think if you read him down the road, he's going to be a really nice one to feed on and in the end there. And that Yorkshire, I think, is pretty special for being a pure York. I think with some shows, some papered shows you got coming up there, he fits the bill. Really good looking. One that can really move out here. And a lot of upside to him. I really like that one as well.
Next in will be Colson Show Pigs. Evan can't make it. He's collecting boars at home. I tell you, Evan has been with us from the beginning, and he has sold multiple pigs out of this sale that has won at the biggest stages. We're happy that he's continued to be a part of it. He's bought boars out of here that's made a difference. He's sold pigs that have won. He's got his buddy here, though, that'll tell you about it.
Hey guys, nice to see you all tonight here, big crowd. We brought you a pair of everyday hustles. The one that Ryder Dale's on, the chromed up, painted up more barra. He's he is 4-2. He's lot 9 in the sale. He's an everyday hustle, which would be everyday hustle. Here I am, stay classy. It's a first litter gilt that we bred here this winter. She's a champ D3 out of Georgia. And then the one that Ryder-Dale's on again, the more belted barra. He is 3-1. He'd be lot 39 in the sale. He is a everyday hustle, he's an everyday hustle wild side whitetail. First litter gilt as well. It'd be a mate to reserve. Grand at Phoenix. Grandma is $180,000 whitetail. That whitetail probably, I'm assuming, originated from the Kimball crew here in Oklahoma. But a very good pair of everyday hustle bears that we brought to you guys tonight, and I'm very proud of.
This 4-2's lead off, right? Yeah. FCO wasn't messing around when he brought his lead off here tonight, guys, and I don't know what you want to say, what you want to do. If you like them furry and stout and good looking and boxy and shapely and good, that's the one you want to land on there. He kind of outdid himself here, I think. A good skulled one, good necked one. That one there hits me pretty good with a few more stars than most. This other one out here is no slouch. The good-looking, long-necked one that's tall-shouldered and big-backed. This one here is going to be really good down the road, I think. More late than early, but it's one that you really appreciate the skeleton he has. I think both these hogs got great futures, but that one he's starting with, it kind of makes the hair on the back of your neck stand up just a little bit.
Next in be Savage Genetics, and a guy'd run out of ink printing a resume on the Hampshire side of things. And then you look what Donnie's doing with his Durocs. I'm excited for the public to see this set of pigs. Another consignor that's been with us from the beginning and has had as many backdrops taken maybe out of this sale as anybody. We're thankful Todd's here, and he'll tell you about them.
Yeah, thanks, Blake. The crew, everybody, certainly excited to be here again for another get-together and another round of another season of them. We're going to start off here. The first one here you'll see is this red male. This is an old-fashioned. That's the boar that we bought from Yanis there last year at the Kings. This is one of the first ones of these. We're really excited about that set of pigs out of him. I think he just brings a whole new look and dimension to so many of these red ones, and really pretty high on this particular guy here. The gilt there in the ring is lot 80, and that gilt there would be a 345, and then her mother's a sow that we call Destiny, and Destiny actually happens to be the mother of Arrowhead. That's the boar that we sold premium blend last summer that was champion there at the summer type conference. But good pair of pigs here. We think there's a lot of upside to them.
I happened to be by the house there the other day at Savage Genetics, and I saw this red bear down there on the end pin, and it's been a while back, 3 weeks ago or so, and this guy, I thought he looked pretty good then, and I told Todd when I got here today, I said, well, he did it. He even looks better than he did, and I didn't know if that was possible. But if you don't know Donnie Pearsall and these Red Hogs, you better pay attention because he's got a passion for them, and he's a Red Hog guy. So Todd's just along for the ride on these Reds, I have to tell you. But they've got a good one here. And this one here is built about as good as you can make a skeleton in a hog. He's a good-looking one. He's got bone. He's sound. He's flexible. He's never going to have a bad day for you. Easy feeding one there, looks like to me, that could go win a lot of stuff. And if you don't know the Hampshire program at Savage, then I don't want to tell you. I don't know many gilt shows this last year that they didn't win. But they brought another one here that looks like she can get right to the top. This is the maturity of these Hampshires from what my experiences is, what they need to look like, later maturing, but yet good, very sound and flexible, a very nice skill here that they brought you.
So this next pair we bring in, I'll just be honest with you, I'm pretty fond of this pair. We've got lot 25, that's the bigger bear there, the wider belted one, if you will, going across the ring. That would be a 345, and then his mother was the champion Hamp Gilt there at Kansas City there just a couple of years ago. That pig there is one that he's been slated for this particular sale for quite some time, and real excited about the set of the bears that we've had this time. We sold one I thought was really special there a couple of weeks ago there at the opener, and I tell you what, I think this guy here, he fits in that exact same mold. I think this one's a great deal. I like this one a great deal. The one there, the rider's on there in the middle, the war pig, first and foremost, I want to tell you he's selling as a barra only. That is the 219 litter pig that several of the people that's been to the house, I told them that he absolutely wasn't for sale. And I done that all year, and if you're watching, I hope you are, and if I lied to you, well, I'm sorry. But I found his brother. That's the only reason that he's here. I've got found a brother. It's about half his size, but really, really high on that one. We've had that one set aside. That's why he still has his nuts in him, just to be honest with you. But he is available. This is lot 25. There will be our lead off, and then that second guy down there, he will round out our offering there with lot 79.
Yeah, a good pair of Savage bears here, and the big hog is he's going to be a powerhouse, guys. Big rib, big backed, stout, coming and going, proper width, one that I think you can mold him into anything you want to do. That guy there is going to be a powerhouse in the Hampshire arena. Again, when I was there the other day, this pig here was running in with a few more pigs, and nobody said nothing about him, and I kind of pointed at Todd, just shook his head, said, no, he's not for sale, and I said, okay. And he'll be a boar. And so apparently in 3 weeks, who knows what can happen around the house there, but he changed his mind. And when he changed his mind, he made some bear exhibitor very happy, because this one here, this is a Hampshire pedigreed bear, correct? Yeah, that's what I thought. He could compete against most crosses, I think. If you look at this one, his skeletal is impeccable. His length of front end is unique. Thin neck, but stout skulled. He's got bone. He's got proper width. He's boxy bodied. I mean, he's all the things you want in a Hampshire package. If you want to do if you're really serious about going and trying to catch a banner somewhere where this guy could be, I would bear down on him pretty hard.
Here's our last pair, and this will be lot 56 and 57, and a pair of red barras. These are the very first pigs that we've had. We pulled out of the nursery, and to be honest with you, probably did it a little too quick, but did so because we needed to move somehow. But these are the first ones out of limited access. That's the boar that we got from Bedeker this last year. It's been very, very popular there at the house. More importantly, even the mother of these 18s are the sow that we got from Dusty Man, the Bury My Bones sow that we got from him. I think that sow is just absolutely remarkable. Really, really excited about these. These ain't been moved out very long. Really high on them. Love the pedigree. Love what these have to offer.
Good pair again, and again, these Red Hogs at Savage are up and coming, and they're going to be a factor, I think, down the road. Both these hogs give you a lot of future, I think, to them, and even though they're not as far along as the other two we talked about, the upside to them is incredible, I think, and as you look at them there, the boxy one, the short-bodied, heavy bone, big chested one there has got some stout features to him, pretty unique for a red one. Then the good-looking one that looks like he'd just be a great one to feed is another good one, I think. It's impeccable in his feet and legs. Good pair right here.
Next in would be a new consigner, be Redwood. Brandon Machado, one of my very good buddies, and his partner, Big Puma. I'll tell you that he hasn't raised pigs maybe for a long time, but if there was a good gilt at any show that we asked about, Brandon Machado either bought her or he was gonna buy her. And when you do that, you get going at a very fast pace. And he raised our champion Division I gilt there at the Arizona National Show. He had a very good barrow there that I loved. Ty fed a barrow that was third overall, I believe, at Dixie. Some of the best females in the country this crew has rounded up, and I'm proud that they're here. I'm thankful that they got out of the state of California and came to join us.
Well, as we get started, we just want to extend our thanks to the Goss crew and everybody for coming and checking them out. In no particular order, we'll talk about the 40-3 pig, and just to make it apparent, me and Big Puma might have had a little fun one day processing litters. If you were to switch ears and read notches, then you'll be on the money. With that, we'll start with this little wide belt here. That pig there's pedigree reads 51-4. He'd be a woke out of a backbone endgame secret society. That sow's last litter would be the dam of that Phoenix gilt Blaze discussed, and the boar side bet that's getting going there at Moyers. After that, we'll talk about the pig that Ryder's got there. That's a lone 40 litter. That's 40-3. That'd be a Kong out of a tricked out Kalijah. And then the last pig we'll talk is the one that Ty's driving. That'll be one of 3 39 litters. Their pedigree reads Wide Awake, Glory Days, King Size. Grand Dam there would have been a bred purchase there from Sloan. Thanks for having us again. We'll cut it over here to Bob and Blake.
Talk about this wide belt, the one that's closest to me. That one there hits you with great presence, ring presence, great feet and legs. Very great skeleton in this one with a good look, a good back in him. And as he goes away, he's very square on both ends. I really like that one extremely well. The one here closest to me now is the stout one. That one's stout mug, stout rib, stout bone, and a big stout hip on him. Got a great rib shape to him. He's boxy all the way through. A nice one there. And then rounding out the trio here is another one that gives you a good look, good skeleton in that one. Got a lot of muscle and shape. You can fit that one into a pretty nice one down the road as well. Just 3 really good pigs here to evaluate.
we drop out our remaining trio of pigs. We'll talk about the one on the far side. That'd be another 39 litter. I believe that's the -6. He is a crip. His brother will be the pig that Ty's driving over there. That is the -2, I believe. Or no, that's -3. He'll be there towards the end of our lineup. I think a pig that we like, a really good deal, one I think we can finish strong with. Then we bring out the 51-1, kind of a greener pig, but I think one that certainly has some feeding upside.
This white belted one coming across the middle of the ring, he'll light you up, guys. He's good looking. That thing comes across the ring, gets your attention. Skull, length of neck is great. Gets his head up and goes. Feet and legs are perfect. Big tail up on top. Got good bone and feet underneath him going in the right direction. I really like that one with the star on that one extremely well. This other one over here to my left here is one that is a little bit stouter even yet. This one's big-legged, big-mugged, short-bodied kind of a barrow. This really big-backed, really square in his hip. Another really good one. I think that pair is extremely special. And then, like he says, the upside of this third one gets you kind of excited what you could do down the road with him because he ain't messed up anywhere. He's really good in his skeleton. Got a great look up through his front end and his neck and his side view. Just a nice trio here. Those two on top are really, really special, I think.
And I will tell you, the one that ties on that's closest to the camera, he has 2 testicles that are in the right spot, and those that have been around and watched Wide Awake and seen what he can do in a very short time, I think it'll be long-lasting, industry-wide. I'm telling you, I'm a big believer in this particular boar pig. You cut him or you show him or you buy him and keep him and breed sows to him. I don't think it matters. His skull and his maturity and his moderation, I think, are much needed. I really like that litter of pigs. I just wanted people to know that one does have 2 very good testicles, it looks like to me, that sit on the right spot of his body. Well, next in would be the old roomie, longtime friend. We grew up together. Corey Pell brings to town a pig that got a neat little story behind him. We go way back, and I'm so thankful that he's here. I think a very nice pig. He hadn't been down long. He's got to take care of a village there at home, so maybe not the most whip broke, but we'll give him a little sigh of relief with Daddy Daycare for sure. He'll tell you about it.
First of all, I want to say thank you to Ty and AC for the invite back down, and Mama Goss and Shelby for taking care of things back here in the back. But this would be an everyday hustle in-game hero. Mom would be one that Blake got weak in the chip barn and let me buy, and then Ty called me and said, you only own half. So this is a partner sow with Ty here. This is one that we're very excited about. She's young. She would have been a cell maker there at the city for Caleb Darr. If you guys followed the Oklahoma City Youth Expo or Oklahoma Youth Expo, you probably don't need to question who that kid is anymore. But he showed this thing's mom. Had a gilt late litter there. That litter of pigs would have sold there in the last get-together last fall. But had a class-winning gilt there for Casey Duncan. Man, this thing's not old, and I mean, he's going to turn 8 weeks old on Friday. He's a little immature. I think Strieber and I won the award for the youngest pigs here, or maybe the smallest pigs here, whatever you want to call it. But I think that thing's very, very good, and I'll let Bob talk about him.
They only brought one, but sometimes that's all it takes. To tell me. I think just a really nice prospect. You analyze this guy's skeleton, and to be that young and pluck that quick, he's got good shape. got a groove down his back. He's got a great look and upside to him. I love his feet and structure that he's got in him, and the skeleton and the way he moves his feet and legs north and south. This one here's the right length, the right look, the right kind to get along extremely well. And a lot of people say it's too early to buy pigs for show in March, but I don't know. After looking at this guy, it might change your mind here, because I think he's pretty close to the age that maybe the one won last year. So don't win those too little. This one here, I don't think that it's too early on this one, because I think he's got a lot of upside to him.
Next in would be a day oneer as well, would be Strieber, one of the good guys in the business, and certainly one of my very, very good buddies that we talk daily. He only brought one pig, but the last time he only brought one pig, it sure paid off, and now people are breeding sows to him. So we'll be excited to see what this one looks like.
Thanks, Blake, and the entire Goss crew for having us back. We did just bring one again. We like this one a great deal, though. This one's going to be a everyday hustle, different league, next intention. Mom is a litter mate to the Grand Gilt at the Dallas State Fair this last year, and the late double tap that was there at 66 Ventures. Grandma would have just raised the Grand Bear at Houston, the champion D1, crossbred gilt at San Antone, and also raised the champion heavyweight there at Houston in 2024. So like this one, love to be back here in Western Oklahoma. Great set of pigs. I don't know who's talking this one, but we're going to hand it off.
Well, we're fighting. Blake said, I'm talking this one. I said, last time I talked one, he sold the crap out of it. He said, you better talk him too. No, I seen this one back in the pen, guys. And, you know, you don't have to be real smart to tell that he brought you a good one. And you know, those special ones are hard to find, and you can run the wheels off a truck and try to find one like him, and that's fine. But here's one that's the right size, I think. Here's one that as you can go anywhere you want to go, early or late, however you want to do it, push or pull or whatever you want to do. This one here is going to probably fit the bill. Now, this one has some things that every show pig doesn't have. This one's got a skull like a boar and a neck like a bear. Really, really moderate bodied. He's very square in his skeleton, all the way from his nose to his tail to his pin set. He's square and proper, coming and going. He can just jog around here and flex and move, and with all that power and bells. We talk about if we can get him built right with the bells and whistles. Well, this is him. I don't know what he looks like on Walton there, but if you look at this thing's legs, it overwhelms you. He's big-legged. He's big-footed. He's got great angles. He's big-skulled. He's neat-necked. He's boxy-bodied, and he's got a big shape and squareness. You know, I don't know what you're doing or where you're going, but I'd try to have him on my team, I think. Blake, drop the mic.
Well, this will be the start of ours, and I think we got 40 of them to run through here, so I'll tell you just a little bit about them. The 16s, all three of these would be litter mates. These would be not afraids. Roll call, the 16s would actually be, it's not the same as it says on the sheet. Not afraid roll call. The solid white bear would be lot number 6 that ties on here. He is solid white. That would be 16-3. The other one would be lot number 30, would be the one with speckles just right on top of his eye, and the one with speckles on his side is lot number 63. This will be the first 3 here of Goss Livestock.
We'll talk about that solid white Yorkshire pairing one there. Very, very good show pig, heavy in his structure. These guys are big enough to tell guys that they're going to be players. Big backs rolled up in them, very sound and square as they go across the ring. That one there is really stout skulled, but good looking. Showing against Yorks doesn't look real fair, but that one there is pretty good. When you come across these other blue hogs here, and I would expect we're looking at like San Antonio age February show here somewhere with these light crosses, but good pair right here. And light crosses, good light crosses are hard to find, but even if you're going to Denver, it doesn't really matter if they're good, if they're white or blue or whatever belted. So these have fit a lot of windows there for you in those early shows in January and February. Just a really good pair there on those blues as well. A really good trio.
All right, so the next pair in would be the 17 litters. The 17s, very deep litter pigs. There's 6 of them represented in this particular sale. They would be Relentless in game on Roll Call's mother. The one that ties on there without the dot in his belt, the traditional belted one, that is lot number 4. The one with the dot in his belt would be lot number 35. Would be the 17 litters, Relentless in game, Roll Call's mother. Like this litter a good deal.
Digging through these pigs back here in the back, I kept seeing 17, 17, 17. Very deep litter. We got more coming, I believe. But here's a pair of them here that need attention to. The lot 4 pig, I guess, is obvious to me. Stout-skulled, one that's the right length, square, big old tail root on top with soundness. That one there hits you very, very hard with the length of neck, and that body matches up extremely well. Very good feet and legs. I like that one quite a deal. And then I got a little star by this one. He's kind of my style. He's got a little more upside maybe than some. This one here's good looking, guys. He's tall-shouldered. He's long neck with that jawline. That's extremely good. He's level down his top with a big back. He takes a big old stride off both ends. I think that one there could be a lot of fun down the road. Very good pair.
The next 2 in would be 2 more brothers. Would be the 17-6 and then the 17-7. The black-headed hog would be 17-7. That would be lot number 91. The belted hog would be lot number 64. Relentless in game, Roll Call's mother.
In-game Roll Call's mother might be one. It's a deep litter, huh? Maybe something to do with it. Another pair of them 17s, guys, and you can I just say get a 17 bought if you can. The black-headed one is one that, again, these things are made so good with so much bone and hair. Yep, they're really good looking, and that black-headed one's pretty flashy, I think. Moves across the ring extremely good with shape. They're green, yet they got shape, and that's an indicator that they're going to get pretty stinking good down the road to me. The belted one, I guess, hits me pretty hard as well. That one there's got the look from the side. He's going to get the pin coming through the gate. He's going to stay in that first pin in most shows because he has got that look. He has got that shape down his top. He has got a level, long, square hip in him, and he can motivate. And right here, if you're serious about getting one that's got a rib that's green, it still looks like they're going to feed like a house of fire, I'd be jumping in on this one.
The next 2 in here would be the one closest to the camera, the smaller barra in this particular pen. This would be the first of the 23s. There's 3 23s in this particular sale. They would be Stone Cold out of 10-4. We call 10-4 Pride and Joy, one of our favorite gilts we've ever made. She would be a keep going, chalk the field. The cool thing about this pig, his grandma would be the same grandma as the 20s, which would be lot 1 that's coming up. This would be lot number 65, would be a Stone Cold. Keep going, chalk the field. The 19s is kind of an interesting deal. Ty found this pig late in the nursery, just to be up front with everybody. He's an all-access trick daddy. His grandma would be the mom of the Grand Bear at the Weld County International there a week or two ago, however long it was. I don't know. It's been a long state fair run. We know that he's not the bloomiest, but everybody laughed at that Weld County pig when he was little too, and he ended up being maybe my favorite bear of the summer, if not on the short lister. That would be lot number 88, All Access Trick Daddy would be that one's pedigree.
Very interesting pair here, and the one in the middle ring here is obvious to me. He's the opened up one that's got good shape and stout in his skull, but yet good in his look. The boxy body one that's very sound and on his feet and leg with extra bone and undercarriage there. A great running gear in that guy. The other bear out here is one I tend to lean to at times, and this one here is kind of got my style on him. His maturity pattern's great, I think. One that down the road in the longer window, you're going to be really happy with this guy because he's got the look. He's tall-shouldered. He is dead level from the side, and feet and legs, you can't put him any better underneath him. Give him time, let him go, have fun, and go win.
The next two in here would be a 22-liter hog, be 22-1, which would be the blue one. That is lot number 90. That is a relentless, unashamed, in-game, out of line. Hate to say the grandma because I told the breeders not to. But that one's mom took a little bit more time in production. She was 4th overall at OYE a couple years ago. She's a mate to Gavin's champion blue bear there at the Oklahoma Youth Expo. His grandma would have had a class winner at OYE this time. She would have had the middleweight champion at Coba this time, I guess in her last litter. There is a trio of these. This is the first one that you've seen, and he's the latest one in the sale. That would be lot number 90. This chromed up bear is another 17. That would be a relentless in-game. Back on Roll Call's mother, that is lot number 33. I would say of the 17s, this one's probably got the longest shelf life. Big Bob don't like me talking about it because this is normally the kind he likes to try to slip out of here. But he's got a little shelf life in him, and he's got the good gear to go with it.
Well, we talk really good about one of these. That blue bear there is a very nice bear, very heavy bone, very good-footed. I mean, that thing's got a lot of upside. These guys are a little smaller and a little younger, but they've got a lot of upside to them. He could be pretty special down the road. Blake knows me like a book, and of all the 17s, I put a star by this one because I thought, well, we got a little 17 here. And he is little, but he is mighty. He's got a heck of a neck and skull combination. His skeleton is perfect. He's the right length of body. He's green, but yet he's got a tremendous upside. Nothing wrong except time. This one here could get in somebody's hair.
Well, the next pair that rolls in, the closest one to the camera is another 17-liter. That would be a relentless in-game on Roll Call's mother. The Dash 2 pig, that's very obvious. When I left on State Fair Tour a few weeks ago, it feels like 2 months ago, Dash 2 looked a lot like Dash 5. When I came home, Dash 2 blew up, and Dash 5 is just a little longer, maybe, but man, he's catching up at a quick pace. I got a lot of faith in this particular bear. We slid him all the way down to lot number 89 tomorrow night. That'll be available. And then the same token, when I left for State Fair runs, this lot number 36, this is 19-1. He was one of my very favorites to be up front with everybody. He's an all-access trick daddy. I come home and Ty's got him in a pen with about 6 of them that are 3 times his size. Which tells me that he must like that one a good deal. He got a little skinnier since I've been home. I think he's got a chance. He's got to load me in the scale tail, long neck, and a flat back. Going to take a little longer maybe, but man, I'm telling you at one time, this one right here, I thought we had something very, very special. He's not as obvious as he once was, but Alan Jackson says he can rewrite it. I think this one's pretty good.
I really like this pair, Blake, as you probably knew, and we'll give Ty a hard time first because it's 19-litter pigs. One I marked down back there as being really good in the end. This thing's built right. He's got a weird look to his front end, but a good look. Really big backed to be that cool. Got some rib shape to him. Impeccable skeleton. You did good there, Ty. That's a nice pig. The other bear out here, the smaller one, I really like him as well. That's another 17 there, and we just keep talking about 17s, and you know, you look at the pedigree and everything matches here. This is another, things are peas in a pod. I don't really care which 17 that you'd feed. I just try to feed one. This one here does have a little blemish, a little navel infection there. Blake says he'll guarantee everything to be fine. But this one here is another nice 17 that's got bone and look and looks like he just feed like a house fire.
The next trio in would be Berkshire Gold Time here at the get-together. The one closest to the camera that ties on here that he's just turning around and then driving back in front. That would be lot number 5. That would be an above and beyond. His mother this summer would have had the champion Berkshire Bear at the World Pork Expo, the reserve Berkshire Bear Louisville, the reserve would be the grandma, the reserve D1 Berkshire Gilt there at Louisville as well. Maybe she was champion. Was she champion? No, it was reserve, yeah, Division 1 there at Louisville. That would be lot number 5. The white-faced Berkshire Bear would be lot number 37. The more traditional marked one that's got just a little bit of blush on his body, as I call it in the Berkshire world, would be lot number 82. We like this trio. Denver's been very nice to us in the Berkshire things, and honestly, these are probably farther ahead in terms of presence and just where they're at from a condition standpoint than what we've had there. We like this trio a good deal. We'll let Bob talk about them.
Yeah, those two big bears are they're spot on for Arizona, Denver age pigs. I think it'd be perfect for that deal, and the quality matches, and certainly a pair of good ones there. The white face one that gives you a great look. The blacker one there, blacker face one there is just really good all over with a great big old back. When you get on top of him and the squareness and carries it down in the proper width, I like that one as well. A bigger window on this little one here, and this one here's got the wool. Heavy bone, good looking. I can see this one going a lot of different directions, a lot of different shows, but this one here has got a lot of upside. I really like that one as well.
Well, these next ones in here, the first one, the farthest right, if you're looking at your screen at home, would be 23-2. 23-2 is a Stone Cold out of 10-4. That would be lot number 61. The solid black pig would be lot number 34. That is an all-access out of 28-9. The one that Ty's got here, the thin-belted one, that'll be the last pig that we sell tomorrow night. He would be 21-3. He is a relentless. His mother would have just recently had the reserve Grand Barra there at the Missouri State Fair on the 4-8 side of things. He was third overall. There's a trio of these in this particular sale. I'll tell you, when we get into these crossbreds, Bob, they're not small and cute anymore. It's been a tradition of the past and the last few Denvers. We like to keep them longer. Right, wrong, or indifferent costs us, I'm sure, in a place or two. For us, it really doesn't matter. We like to get them going good. We like to for you to know what you're buying. These are not cute and cuddly. These are more one of them hit you in the shin and ask for more feed. Maybe not look as cute on camera, but I'm telling you, I believe in this set of crossbreds for them shows in the mountains. We'll let Bob talk to you about them. 'em. 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 'em.
Yeah, I think you talking about January shows, you better look in here. These guys are past the guesswork stage, and you can tell they're going to be good. You got to see the back rolled up in these things and the way they can move around and have a good look. That one over there to my right there that I don't know if you see Ty or not, but he's a stick in there. I can tell when he likes one, he bears down, and he's pretty bared down on this one. Big, heavy bone, big rib, complete, great skeleton. This thing has got a good neck and a good skull. He's just really, really special. I think he'd be a tremendous amount of fun there in January. And then the other one's the same way. He may be even bigger back. They're both huge backed, good looking one there. Either one of those, I think, if you want to go compete right there in that heavy and get up in that amongst them in that heavyweight deal, you could be right there. Now, is this one a one-seater? One-seater black? You're not supposed to bring them to the sale, Blake. I usually feed them. He usually hangs on these one-nutter black ones for me because he knows that we can do a lot of winning with a black one if they're good. And this one is good. I'm a little disappointed that he's here, but it's okay. That's a nice pig, heavy bone, good-looking, big-chested, big-backed, just another nice bear there. That's a really good trio of pigs.
So these next ones here that come in, another pin that I'm pretty fond of, that I like a good deal. The first one we'll talk about is closest to the camera. Well, now he's on the left in the middle here of this trio. That would be 9-3. That is a heat index roll call. Never before. First litter gilt here on the 9 litters. That hog's always hit us pretty good as the feeding kind. And a lot of times when people leave, they get together and sometimes they get frustrated and then say, well, they didn't get the maybe the one that's the most obvious. But that first one that won Denver, Big Bob, he was pretty good built and had the bone and the right kind of maturity. I think this lot number 38 resembles the kind that work out of here very, very well. Ty is on 8-4. 8-4 has been the Burley man from the start. He is a promotion. His mom is a money's on. His grandma would be roll call sister. That would be 8-4. He would be lot number 83 in the sale tomorrow night. 15-1 that's by the closest to the ring here that's in the middle now. That is actually a woke, different league. His mother would have won Division II at Expo, Division III at Louisville. The Newcomb girls would have jackpotted that one and won last summer. I tell you, I would tell you 3 weeks ago, man, I thought maybe he was the one for January. He kind of grew again and is in an awkward stage, but I'll tell you in person, his legs are huge and he bends appropriately. He's just not as obvious from a muscle standpoint. We'll let Bob tell you about him.
Yeah, the Motley belted one there that ties on is one that the guesswork's taken out. This guy's ready to go, guys. I mean, you could take him out tomorrow and compete. You got to admire the chest floor in this guy and as he goes and comes and not get outside himself. And this one is extremely big-ribbed and big-backed, and with the look, I could just see him doing a lot of things in a great fashion. The other two out here, the other wide-belted bear here has got you a great look. A little greener in his style, but here's one that's got that look that could get really good in the end. A little later maturing one there. Is he a one-nutter? Yep, he's a one-up and one-downer as well. The little guy here is one that you gravitate to, I think, as he gets out here and he floats around. And that one there's got the right length. He's got the right look. He's got the right shape. And he is sound as a cat and skeleton to burn. Just a nice, all three of these, I think, has got big endings to them.
The next pin in here, there would be a pair of litter mates. The two that have a little more white on them would be 21 litters. The 21s would be Relentless. out of the mom of the reserve grand the other day at the Missouri State Fair in the 4-H side and third overall. They'd be Relentless Proposal, Sal, that we call Penny. Ty is on the thin belted, gray belted one. That would be lot number 8 tomorrow night in the sale. Ryder Dale is on 21-1. 21-1 would be lot number 59. That is our lucky ear notch around the farm. That pig, I think, has got a very bright future. This sock-footed hog would be an 18-liter. That is an all-access rusty cage back on Roll Call's mother. He, too, I would have told you a few weeks ago, man, I thought we had something a little different. He grew up this week. He kept his bone and his presence, maybe not as fleshy as he once was, but, man, he's coming back in a hurry. I like this pen of pigs, Bob. I think they're different. I do think that they can all three get to January. There might be a couple in here that could stretch to February, those that are looking at online.
Yeah, I agree. These three will stand out to you back here in the back, and as they get out here, they're even more impressive, I think, as they get across the ring and they balance out, and just the three really good pigs. The off-belted one there gives you, it makes you excited, I think, when you look at one that's got a lot of upside, one that's got a good look and a big back and heavy bones in that one and the right length. I like that one really well. The sock-footed one, again, he's taking some guesswork out. He's getting pretty ready to look at, and one you can kind of tell about, and he's a really nice barra. Again, stout-skulled and sound, and just a really good one. Then the one that Ty's got here, the narrow belt in the middle, I think that one's got all the wool you want. Big rib, heavy bones, very, very sound, very nice show barra there. I think that one there could suit a lot of different judges right there down the road. Really good, really three good pigs here.
Well, the next trio that come in here would be the light cross division, maybe, if you will. Lot number 3 would be 3 dots that Ryder Dale's got here coming this way. These are 22-liter hogs, which would be Relentless, In-Game, Out of Line Fortune. We talked about that Sal lineage earlier with the 22-liter. He will be lot 3 tomorrow night. Pig that I got a lot of faith in. I think his head shape and just the way that he comes to you, I think is different and kind of unique in the way he comes and he's assembled. The next one would be lot number 65. This pig, to me, resembles a lot of what our good traditional blue hogs have done well out of these sales. You know, he's not a quick one, maybe that comes to you quick, but his feet are big, he's long-hipped, he's good coming, he's good going. That kind of maturity pattern from us on the blues has been spot on. His mom was good, and his grandma's a generator. Them would be Relentless in games. The outlier in the particular pen would be the blue speckled hipped boar pig here. That would be a 16-liter. That is a Not Afraid, which is the boar that Halfin bought there at Perfect Timing for $50,000 back on a roll call. I'm a big fan of this 16-4. I think all three of these make it to January pretty easy. In the same breath, I could tell you if a guy wanted to stretch him and you had a game plan ahead of time, I don't think it would be that tough. I think an interesting pen of hogs here in the light cross division.
Yeah, I agree. Big window on the light cross deal here, and if you're needing some of them or you're looking for those to get up there and get amongst them, I think you need to look at this pen extremely close. The one that's at the far front to my far right there, the real dark blue-necked one, that one there, again, all the flash you want in a light cross, and that one there is pretty unique colored. That one there is very sound and very flexible, very level in his top and great in his hip. I like that one extremely well, along with the other blue-headed one there. Both those hogs are very good feedable hogs, and I think they could be really that one there that we're talking about now could be on down the road even later, but that one there could get really stinking good, I think, when it's all said and done. Really like the speckled rump one. one. I think that one's pretty unique in his overall width and boxiness, and yet have a pretty good look to him with a great skull and jawline, a big back in that one, a big rib in that one. That one's going to be an easy feeder that you get to do whatever you want to with and never break down a skeleton on that one. All three of those, I think, are very competitive light blue crosses.
Okay, the next four that'll come in are all litter mates, and those that are watching online, the first two, they do have one up and one down. Unfortunately, this belted hog would be lot number 2. That is a buckle up past the hat. His mate brother would be right behind him. That would be lot number 6. So you got 6-6, the white belted one. That's a buckle up past the hat, and the belted one would be lot number 2. A little different deal here, Bob. In the ring, and the worst thing that happened is they turn and drive away from me. They got one nut. We sold the litter mate there at Jay's sale at the opener. Would be the first 6 litter that we sold.
Somebody upstairs telling you let's go win a bear show, I think. The white belted one, the chromed up one here, very nice pig, very good looking, very show barrow oriented. Both these do not lack for bone. I'm just going to tell you. I don't know if you can tell on TV or not, but they have bone and extra bone, and it's the right kind. I mean, they're not messed up at all. Very, very good skeletal correctness in this pair. That one there is boxy in his body, yet really long through his front end, great big old tail up on his back, and gives you a great look. And with all that chrome, he's not going to get missed. Got hair hanging off his legs everywhere, so that in there is really nice. And then you get to the belted one out here, and that one there kind of gives you a pit in your stomach where you wish he had another nut in him maybe, but he also gives you a real good feeling in your stomach that if you can cut that other one out and show him as a bear and say good luck with the rest of you, because that one there has got bone, he's got look, he's got rib, he's the right length, he's level, he's square, he's big backed, he's got a big tail head, he's long and square rumped and goes away from you perfectly. If you want to have a lot of fun, I'd be trying to get that one in my box. Huh? I can drive fast. I'll be in a hurry to get him on.
These next two that come in are the other 2 littermate brothers. They have 2 testicles that are in the right spot. 6-4 or 3, excuse me, would be the one that Ryder Dale's on. That would be lot number 68. The chromed up freakazoid would be lot number 29. Maybe the freak of the week for some. He's a buckle up past the hat. These will be mates to the last 2 that we just talked about.
Again, with the buckle up game, you don't lack for bone, and you got extra, and they got it. The extra look that they have, this chromed up one's a good looking rascal. He's got a big chest. He's immature, but he's got shape. He's just pretty unique, I think, when you look at that guy and he stands out with that color pattern. The blacker one here is, again, a nice hog and made extremely good. Got a little bit of a belt coming up on one side there, if you can't see that. But one is really shapely. I like his skeletal build that he's got. I like his pin set. I like the look that he has. Nice pair here.
The next 2 that come out here, this belt one up front would be another one of them 22 litters that we've talked about here previously. That would be a relentless, unashamed. He would be lot number 87. I really like this traditional belted hog here that comes next. This would be 20-1. That is an all-access out of 28.9. That is lot number 31. I think 2 hogs that got a big-time feeding window. I think that you can push them right into where you're going.
Yeah, a very good pair. The one Ty's got there in the middle there, that one's got an extra stout skull and an extra neat look combo there going up front with an extra round rib in him, a big chest, a big back. That one there can play a little ball, I think, as you get down the road. The other traditional belted barra here gives you a great look from the side, a great neck in this one, a tall shoulder. Man got a rib punched out there like a linebacker, but an elegant look from the side. A big bone one, a big footed one that takes a great big stride off his hind leg. I like both those extremely well.
An interesting pin here that comes next, and the first one we're going to talk about here would be the thin belt one on that side. That is a 23 litter. That would be Stone Cold out of Pride and Joy. That would be 10-4. So Stone Cold, keep going, chalk the field. A very nice pig there that I like, a nice deal. He will sell as lot number 32 tomorrow night. The one that Ryder Dale's got here on the far side of the camera, this is 18-5. This would be all access. Rusty Cage out of Roll Call's mother would be lot number 7 as he comes across his stoutness and his extra intangibles that come with it. I like this pig a good deal. I love these all accesses moving forward. Darn sure one that we're going to breed a bunch to. This 20-4 to me is the kind that we like to feed, long-term speaking, to make heavyweight show barrows. This will be lot number 85. This will be 20-4, be a litter mate to lot 1.
We'll talk the wide belt one over here to my left right here first. Really a stout one here with a big chest and big motor in him, a big backed one that is very far along, and you can tell that he's going to be good down the road. It just looks like a big powerhouse barra there at the end. It's boxy and good looking. The other barra here, the white-legged barra here coming underneath me here, that one there looks like he could get big and beefy. That one's got a big top in him, a big chest floor, really great undercarriage in him as far as his feet and leg gear are concerned. He's stout in his skull. He looks like he's going to get stout and make a great market hog. Then the off-belted one here comes out, and he's got all the elegant and class that you want. That one there is the right length. He's got the right look, the right feet and soundness on his feet and legs. I love his the length of rump that he has and the squareness of pin as he carries it down squarely. That one there looks to me like a great future as well.
The next two that come out here would be 2 more 18s, and sow families are a big thing for us, and moving forward, these would be all-access Rusty back on Roll Call's mother. A little different, all 4 of them, yet they still have the same kind of rib and the same kind of gear. The one that's using the restroom on the left side of your screen when you watch a computer, Show Barra Deluxe, in our opinion, that would be tag number 62, I believe. That's going to sell there tomorrow night. And then the one that Ryder Dale's on, the stouty, the boxy built one, that would be 18-6. That would be lot number 86 tomorrow night in the sale.
Very good pair of feeding barras here, I think, as well. And old Rusty sow, I know her pretty good. We fed 1 or 2 out of her along the way. It's done extremely well. You can always count on her. That's a really good sow. This one here is moderate in her body. This wide, or the one right in the middle here, that's ahead of the game here. Moderate in his body, but yet, man, gives you a good look, big chest, good look from the side. One that I think is just really complete, and there's not much wrong with him as you analyze him in his skeleton. It's a nice barra there. Then the other one here that that is in the middle of the ring. He's the one that's got the elegant look to him. He's got the real clean pole up front. He's got the look up front from his blade forward. Really show bear oriented, very square in his skeleton with shape in his top and levelness as a hip. He'll get your attention coming right out of the gate. Nice pair there.
Well, as we get rolling here to the last one, would be the 20-2, and there's a lot of people that have came to the farm, and we're very thankful that have stopped in. And I'll tell you in the same sentence, I don't know that if we've had one in a minute that's created such a buzz with such little people seeing him, but it sure seems like a lot of people reached out. In the same token, after the first guy left, I felt like a few more just kept showing up. And I'll tell you, whether you want to cut him and try to win a big bear show, I'm all for it. But I can tell you there's a lot of sows around Lady America that would certainly benefit from this guy, especially when you study his texture, his posture, his carriage, and then you study him from his 10th rib back to his tail and the base of his stifle, in the world full of quicker moving, maybe shorter stepping ones. This one lays on his body appropriate in terms of his muscle. He's out of a sow that is so obvious when you walk into the sow floor. To me, that's a big thing. Moving forward, we want to build around sow families. I like this pig. He's lot one for a reason. I have no idea where he might end up. I have no idea if he's going to land somewhere where we can breed hogs to him, or if we're going to try to win a big time bear show. We are darn proud of him here, though, and I'm excited to offer this one to the public. All access, all rise, chalk the field, dirty secret, drop and swag, lot number 1.
Well, I know Blake, and I think he lays around and dreams about lot 1 of these get-togethers, and I bet in his dreams he wasn't this good. This one here, he's obvious. I mean, you go try to pick a hole in him, you have to study, and I know there's one beneath his tail. That's the one I found the first, and then besides that, we got to study pretty hard. This one here's feet and legs is very impeccable. It's hard to get one nowadays for me. Being a somewhat older fellow, they tell me, it's hard to get one to look like this and have that kind of skeleton. And when you get that done and have a little bit of rib shape, and yet that look, that's pretty unique. And this guy just does it all as far as I'm concerned. You couldn't draw him up any better. He's perfect length. He's perfect necked. Everything matches. His skeleton matches. He's tall-shouldered. Good looking, yet he's got a big, deep kind of rib in him that looks like he's just going to perform extremely well and be a hog that you can count on eating at the show. He's one that doesn't have a tight bone in his body. His joints are loose. He's flexible. He's got a great length of hip and tail head set in him. He's just beautiful from the side and can float and go across the ring like Ali. So not much more to say. Blake pretty told you much of the deal, but pretty special one here, I think, to offer to the public. I'd be surprised if he got cut, but if he does, it'll be a lot of fun.
Well, we want to thank everybody for coming. You're more than welcome to walk through pens tonight. I know some of them didn't act the best in the ring. They're a little full. Some of them are full. Some of them are empty. It doesn't matter. You can walk through them, look at them on concrete. All is good. We want to thank everybody for coming. I think a tremendous set of pigs, top to bottom. We're excited. The sales have been good. We're thankful for everybody coming. Look forward to seeing everybody tomorrow night.